What's up, YouTube? All right, this is Too Raw for TV. All right, before I get into this video, let me say that just as I suspected, the person who I blocked yesterday for disrespecting me on my fucking own channel, because I didn't place Kobe higher on my personal opinion list that he wanted me to, and wouldn't be bullied by him to falsely put Kobe higher on my list just to satisfy his ego or his personal satisfaction. You know, he's now stalking my channel and thumbing down my videos and shit. All of a sudden, a King got a thumb down, and then Bill Russell got a thumb down. Just uploaded the Bill Russell one. And I also see a lot of you guys, disrespecting Bill Russell. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I understand a lot of you guys are younger and don't really know who he is. All you see is black and white footage. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But you can thumb it down all you want to, man. Thumb every fucking video down. So that just makes me work harder, you know what I'm saying? Know that, what I'm doing is worthwhile, you know. But anyway, I thought it'd be fun to look at this Bleacher Report top 50 list in real time as I'm actually recording the video. Now, I saw the articles where Stephen Curry, I did a video about it, where Bleacher Report, for some mad reason, put Steph Curry ahead of Kobe Bryant. And I've heard someone, or read someone say that they put David Robinson ahead of Hakeem Olajuwon, which is absolutely fucking insane. All right, to have David Robinson ahead of Hakeem Olajuwon. Excuse me for 1 second. All right, now, so I'm gonna look at this list in real time with you guys and just give my opinion. All right, this article, just looking through it. Honorable mentions. I guess these are guys that are being omitted from the top 50. All right, Alvin Adams, LaMarcus Aldridge. He shouldn't be a top 50. The fuck they talking about? Carmelo Anthony, Paul Arizin, Chauncey Billups, Chris Bosh, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler shouldn't even sniff a top 100. Elton Brand, Vince Carter, Dave Cowens. I don't have any issues so far. Anthony Davis, Vlade Divac, Harry Gallatin. Oh, I forgot about Harry. Marc Gasol, Blake Griffin, Artis Gilmore. Now, if you're talking about the NBA top 50, then nah, I wouldn't put Artis Gilmore on the NBA top 50. But if you're talking about pro basketball, including ABA, then I would put Artis Gilmore in the top 50. You know what I'm saying? Grant Hill, Cliff Hagan, Al Horford, Jeff Hornacek, Bailey Howell, Allen Iverson. No, I disagree with that. Allen Iverson is a top 50 all-time player. Okay, Allen Iverson deserves to be in the top 50. Not maybe necessarily high up there, but he deserves to be on the top 50 all-time player. You're talking about one of the great players of his generation. I think he had a cultural impact second only to Michael Jordan as far as basketball players are concerned. He most definitely deserves to be on a top 50 all-time list. What the fuck are you talking about? Kevin Johnson, Marquise Johnson, Neil Johnston, Bobby Jones, Sam Jones. Sam Jones is a borderline case, man. I know he had 10 championships, you know what I'm saying? And I get that. But I wouldn't be furious if he's not in the top 50, but he should be somewhere on the fringe. Like, I see him as a 45 to 55 case. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of those fringe guys to me. Andre Karolinko, the fuck? He shouldn't even be the top 200. The fuck are you? Bob Lanier, Damian Lillard, Clyde Lovelett, Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, Jerry Lucas. Jerry Lucas, I mean, nah, I can see him not being, yeah, I wouldn't put him top 50. Ed McCauley, Pete Maravich, another tweener, you know what I'm saying? Not upset if he's not making the cut, but he could be like in that cutoff threshold. Sean Marion, fuck no. Bob McAdoo would be top 50 if injuries didn't derail his career, though he did go on to win a couple champs with the Lakers as a six man. Tracy McGrady, no, hell no. George Mikan? Man, out your motherfucking, man, fuck this list. Out your motherfucking mind if you think George Mikan not top 50. What? George Mikan's top 25. See, this is why I hate young people. Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that, but sometimes you guys piss me the fuck off, man. How the fuck is George Mikan the league's first superstar, the cornerstone of the league's first dynasty, 5 championships, the Minnesota Lakers? George Mikan, one of the greatest big men in the history of the NBA. He's not a top 50, man. Fuck this list. Vern Mickelson, Paul Millsap, Sidney Moncrief, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Mullin, Dikembe Mutombo, Robert Parrish, Tony Parker, Gary Payton. Gary Payton is a top 50 player, man. Man, who made this stupid ass list, man? I'm already seeing a bias against defensive artists, and I can already guarantee that this list is full of new age players and 3-point shooters. Watch this shit. Gary Payton is top 50, man. Willis Reed has a case to be top 50. Dennis Rodman, Arvydas Sabonis, Bill Sharman, Jack Sikma, Nate Thurman. I think Nate Thurman is top 50, in my opinion. Wes Unseld, he has a case to be top 50. Dominique Wilkins is a top 50 all-time player. Dominique Wilkins gets so disrespected, man, on so many different levels. Dominique Wilkins wasn't on the official NBA top 50 list 20 years ago, okay, which is ridiculous because he was still an active player then. And then Chris Webber, no. Okay, let me look at their top 50. Let me just look at their top 50. They got Rick Barry at number 50, too fucking low. Elvin Hayes at 49. I agree he should be top 50, but I think he's too low. Walt Frazier, yeah. Isaiah Thomas, way too fucking low at 47. Pau Gasol is not a top 50 goddamn player. Get the fuck out of here with this stupid ass list. George Gervin, a little too low for me in my opinion. Ray Allen, about right. Reggie Miller. In my revised list, I had Reggie Miller kind of off of the list. He's a tweener. Kawhi Leonard is not a top 50 player. He's not top 50 yet, man. Kawhi Leonard is not top 50 yet. He's just not. I don't understand people, man. And then another thing, like, if I say Kawhi Leonard is not a top 50 player yet, somehow people see that as an insult, even though they don't realize that basically what they're saying is Kawhi Leonard should be over this guy who played 20 years and won 4 or 5 championships and proved he's a great player throughout his career. Oh, Kawhi Leonard, leading the Raptors 1 year, that should put him over this guy who played 16 years and won 4 championships just because Kawhi Leonard's fresh in my memory. Paul Pierce. Adrian Dantley is not a top 50 player. Look at this. True shooting percentage. This is why I fucking hate people, man. Look, I know it's all about only 6 of those have a 60-plus true shooting percentage. Only Towns and Curry are ahead of Dantley. What is Dantley's playoff success? What did he do when he was with Utah Jazz? He was winning scoring titles, scoring a lot of points. Didn't do much on the defensive end, which was a critique of him back then. Only was interested in his offensive numbers. Didn't do shit on the defensive end. Okay, and I love Adrian Dantley, but let's be honest. Didn't do much playoff-wise with Utah Jazz. When he went to the Detroit Pistons, it worked sometimes playing Dantley ball, but the year that they won 63 games, right? The year they won 63 games, talking about the Detroit Pistons. They started off the season. I think they started off. What was that stat I saw? They were like 28-15 or something like that before they traded Dantley. I think they were 28-15 before they traded Alien Dantley for Mark Aguirre. The rest of the season they went 37-4. Then they wanted to win the championship. Adrian Dantley was a great scorer, but he is not a top 50 all-time player. And this is what my problem is with these guys. Man, I knew it was going to be offensive slanted, and it was going to be Jesus. Bill Walton is not a top 50 NBA player, man. He's a Hall of Famer, but as far as NBA, he wasn't able to put together a career. Patrick Ewing, okay. Manu Ginobili, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. I'm done. Ginobili is not top 50, man. I don't give a fuck what Skip Bayless says. Skip Bayless can fuck himself. Manu Ginobili is not a top 50 all-time player, man. He's not. Top 70, yeah. Top 50, no. Matter of fact, they have him top 40. Russell Westbrook, and y'all know I'm not being biased here. You can't accuse me of being biased. I love Russell Westbrook, okay? And I made the mistake of projecting a little bit the year he won the MVP. I had him cracking my top 50 at like 49, but I had to take him off, man. Russell is not a top 50 player, man. He's not, okay? The triple-double is an amazing statistic, but it is a little overrated, and it's one of the reasons why I push Oscar off my top 10. I push him down a little bit. Oscar's like in my top 15 now. He used to be my top 10. Man, this is, oh, God, man, this list. I knew it was going to be a whole bunch of new age guys. Steve Nash, I mean, I got him a little lower than this, but yeah, top 50. Dude didn't play defense. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, that doesn't matter. Kevin McHale is not top 50. He's on the list. Jason Kidd's on the list. I think he's too high. Clyde Drexler, okay, I don't have no problems with that. Dolph Shays, he's not on my top 50, but I could see Dolph Shays being in the top 50. I'm not even going to be mad at that one. But I do see a trend toward offensive players on this list. Bob Petty at number 30. I think he's a little bit too low. John Stockton at 29. 28, Chris Paul. He's too high. 27, James Harden. He's not top 50. James Harden is not a top 30 all-time player, man. God damn it. I hate. It's all about his scoring. And they posted this March. Oh, God, Jesus. Okay. His step back three is so unstoppable and all this type of shit. Okay, it was so unstoppable. Why wasn't this able to will his team against the shorthanded Golden State Warriors without Kevin Durant? Why did he show up short once again in the playoffs? Why was his scoring average 5 points lower than it was 5 points lower than his regular season average? Okay, fuck out of here with these. I know these guys, man. They're stat nerds and they're all about scoring and Jesus, man. John Havlicek 26, Scottie Pippen at 25. I actually have Havlicek higher than that and have Scottie a little bit lower than that. Scottie Pippen, I would not put over John Havlicek as a player. Elgin Baylor at 24. Moses Malone at 23. That's too fucking low. Moses Malone, before LeBron James, was the greatest prep to pro player in the history of the NBA, man. Moses Malone is to be a little higher than that, man. All I'm seeing are stats. 22 Julius Erving. I don't have a problem with that. 21 Dwayne Wade. I don't have a problem with that. But I would rank Irving. I don't know, man. I just would have Julius Erving ranked higher than Dwayne Wade, man. It's just me. Karl Malone at number 20. Charles Barkley at 19. Jerry West at 18. Dirk Nowitzki at 17. I have Dirk a little lower than that. Kevin Garnett at 16. I think somebody's been looking at my list too. Kevin Durant number 15. Kobe Bryant number 14. That's the argument there. Hakeem Olajuwon at 13. I think Hakeem's a top 10 player. Dave Robinson is ranked too fucking high. And there's no way that Dave Robinson should be ahead of both Kobe Bryant or Hakeem Olajuwon. Nor should Dave Robinson be ahead of Kevin Durant. I'm going way back on this list. Dave Robinson shouldn't be ahead of Jerry West. If the list were based on nothing but numbers, he's fourth all time in career box plus minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Per 40. I fucking want to punch one of these fucking nerds in the face so fucking hard, man. Cherry picking that series doesn't cut it. When you look at the numbers, Robinson, oh boy, man. Okay, all right, okay. You look at these teams. This is why you cannot go off of numbers all the time, and you have to actually watch these games to make a determination. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. Oscar Robertson, number 11. Steph Curry at number 10, which is absolutely ridiculous. Number 9, Will Chamberlain. I think it should be much higher than that. Number 8, Bill Russell. Don't have an issue with that. Number 7, Tim Duncan. Number 6, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 5, Larry Bird. Number 4, Magic Johnson. Number 3, Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2, LeBron James. Whatever. I don't see it. Yeah, if you go by stats. And number 1, Michael Jordan. So all in all, man, I think the list is stupid. It's too base. It's too heavily factored on numbers and statistics, and the numbers don't lie, and all this type shit. And it doesn't go take into account, you know, how these players actually performed during postseasons, or how their performance translated into wins, or actually helping their teams. You see, sometimes a guy can, you know, be a one-man wrecking crew. But if he doesn't actually help his team and doesn't translate to victories or wins, or doesn't make his teammates better, or the system is just designed for him to put up his numbers, you know, a lot of this shit don't get put into perspective. I don't remember seeing, for instance, I'm just going off of memory here, I don't remember seeing Alex English on this list. But who would rank Adrian Dantley over Alex English, who actually watched 80s basketball? I don't remember seeing James Worthy name pop up. James Worthy was able to put up, 20 points per game in a system where it wasn't even set up for it. The Lakers rarely set up a play for this guy to score. But James Worthy was still able to score. Imagine James Worthy on a team where the offense was more set up for him to score. See, this is the problem when you have young nerds making lists like this. This is why YouTube needs me. This is why you need me, young people. This is why I can't retire. I got to stay here, man. This convinces me more than ever. That list is bullshit. And I'm going to come up with the top 50. One of my subscribers reminded me I did mention I was going to redo my top 50. I'm going to have to do it quick because the season starts in a month. So I'm going to have to revise my top 50. I have to do it every year. So I'm going to do that. Start working on that. And tell me what you guys think, man. That's a stupid fucking list.